business? Yeah, he is! He has beef!
Now, before I fully get into it, I do want to mention something I noticed in conversation with the former Kick mod. Before the streamer went to Twitch, that's not important. In short, he said discovery was nearly impossible for a VTuber on Kick, which in my view is a damn shame. There's a lot of great VTubers you're missing out on outside of the common places like Twitch or YouTube. A prime example being KiddLynx. For those who don't know the drill by now, I'm not going to go over her entire story and how she got here, where she is now. That isn't really how I do things. And to be straightforward about it, that's not really my story to tell, and honestly, it might be a great story for Lynx herself to tell one day. I'm mostly here to show you what you're missing out on and why she's worth the watch. KiddLynx is more of a community/gaming streamer. She plays a variety of games, sometimes solo, sometimes with the whole group, but no matter what, the vibe still stays the same. Fun, relaxed, and super welcoming. Now, getting a feel of her personality, I could sit here and explain it, or I could just show you. So here's a quick highlight reel to get a feel for her yourself.
I'm only gonna do a couple more. Have you tried not dying? Pancake up! I love pancake up! Hello, pancake. Oh, what's that? No, we mustn't! We mustn't! No! No! This is for my nose. Yummy, no! But I am an adult and a grown. It's not that. No! I'm coming for you! This, you're gonna tell me, is not the face of the VTuber? Beautiful. It's beautiful. The windows, right? And then they'll like, they'll think someone's watching them through their window, and they'll be like, where was that? And then they'll look over, and they'll just see, that, and they'll go, ah! And then really, just go to the window, ready to attack with the pounds, and it's just so cute.
As you can tell, especially if you know my other content, KiddLynx has a huge focus on community. And this is where things really get interesting, because in my opinion, she is streaming in the purest form possible. To fully explain what I mean by that, we kind of have to talk about the bigger VTuber world for a second. The YouTubes, the Twitch, etc., etc. On most other platforms, especially YouTube and Twitch, VTubers are often trying to get into a group or build one. Graduations end up being super common, and the whole system creates a ladder of making it. This becomes tied with being part of something big, and as a result of this ladder culture, there isn't really a universal sense of community, or it's mostly a free-for-all in several cases. Now, in comparison, Kick and most other smaller sites don't really have that culture, and honestly, it works massively in Lynx's favor. Part of the fun of being a Kick VTuber is you don't have to be chasing corporate groups or clout. She uses her time to focus entirely on her own ecosystem, being the VTuber category, building real connections, real friends, and actually shaping the VTuber space around her. When I asked her why she started streaming, she told me she started streaming to meet people and make friends, and that shows in her influence today. Not just numbers, not fame, just community, and that shows through everything she does. But look, I can say all of that, but it doesn't matter unless I show you something real behind it or an actual example. So let me show you. Around a year and a half ago, Kick tried to show support for VTubers by releasing a little 3D Kit Kat for them. The problem was no VTuber actually helped make it, which was something made for VTubers but not with them. And that's exactly why it never really felt like it belonged to the community that it was for. So, as of a few months ago, that's where Lynx stepped in. Instead of complaining about it or making jokes about the hat, she wanted to do something that actually represented VTubers on Kick, made by the people who would use it. So she reached out to dozens of creators, listened to their input, and helped design a symbol that finally felt like it came from the community itself. And really, that's what makes KiddLynx special. She's not really chasing algorithms or trying to play the game like most are used to. She's building a space that feels genuine, where people actually care about each other. I can keep going about what she's done for the kick VTuber scene, but honestly, I think her community says it best. I just wanted to say it's been an honor watching her grow, even though she doesn't care about the numbers or the money, which was a big surprise. It's been so much fun playing. Not only have I made a friend, but many more along the way. And for that, I say thank you. Please don't ever change who you are right now. Sentiments like that, it really reminds you why streaming exists in the first place, and really why it's so refreshing to talk about streamers in general. If you want to check out KiddLynx for yourself, you can find her over on Kick. That's where her home base is, that's where her community is. She does try to stream every day, or at least every other day. It's rare when she doesn't stream at least between days. Now, as for me, if you really want to see everything that I have, along with having no ads and being completely free to sign up, join Odysee. That's where I call my home, and that's where you can get pretty much everything that I have on top of getting it maybe a day or two early. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.